Hello, everyone, and welcome to our universe.
The CayVin Universe.
Oh, yes. As always, we are your hosts. I'm Vinny.
And I'm Caylin.
And, of course, you can follow us on social media at the CayVin Universe.
And you can email us at thecayvinuniverse@gmail.com.
Speaking of social media, we had some pretty good action happen this week.
Yeah.
Well, first, the mention with the Bad Friends podcast. That was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I knew what I was doing.
Of course, they mentioned like 100 people in their fucking story, but still, I mean, I still kind of nerd out. Yeah, I still kind of geek out because it's cool.
Yeah.
And then today, you want to tell everyone what happened today?
How would I even explain it? So we got like our intro for when we upload on the YouTube.
Our intro animation.
Intro video. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So
yeah.
If you follow us on Instagram, you'll be able to see it. We posted it on our story.
Yes, I shouted out the people that created the animation intro.
They did really good.
They did an awesome job.
Yeah.
They just literally, I just messaged them, just DM'd them on Instagram and just told them pretty much exactly what I wanted. And then they sent me a first thing the first time. And then I told them, like, they're like, do you want to make any changes? And you know, I told them, oh, change this. And then they pretty much, the vision that I had, I just explained my vision and they pretty much did it.
Yeah.
So it's awesome.
That's so awesome, yeah.
That's great. Oh. That's great. That's how great people get ahead, like people like Steve Jobs and shit, right? They have the vision and they're like, they just tell people, do this.
Oh, yeah.
I want
Where did
this.
we hear that at?
That was the Bill Burr joke. When he goes to the engineers and he's like, I want all my music on that phone. Get on it.
Yes. Okay, yes. Yeah, a few days ago, we were just watching, like, a bunch of Bill Burr videos, like,
it's a
back
great
to back.
comic. He is, like, that's funny because I think he's an awesome guy. Probably an awesome he's an awesome comic and probably an awesome guy in real life. But I don't know. I just feel like me and him wouldn't get along.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're both stubborn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I probably don't get along with a lot of people.
With me, you do.
Yeah, with you, yeah. But other than that, I don't play well with others.
Yeah.
Except unless you're listening to this podcast. Of course, thank you, people, for joining us. Thank you for being here, spending your time listening to our podcast. I mean, there's so many fucking millions and millions of podcasts out there. Not millions, but probably thousands and thousands of podcasts out there. And the fact you listen to us, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and get on the show and entertain y'all. So let you know some things you probably haven't known.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about today?
So we're doing weird facts, plants and animals edition. A dish. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
So.
All right. Well, yeah. So we're gonna talk about some plants, some manis.
Yeah. Plants first.
Oh, you want to do plants first?
Yeah, because I have them like categorized. Yeah, not just random.
Well, and then when we say plants, I don't know. I didn't run this by you, but trees are considered, in that category, right?
I have some tree ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. We were on the same page. Didn't even know.
Nice.
Okay, you go first.
This is kind of like a vague kind of description, but it's still cool. Stress relief can be achieved by the chemicals in freshly cut grass.
Really?
So like smelling and like feeling freshly cut grass can help relieve stress because of the chemicals that the grass excrete when they get cut. And technically that same chemical, this is kind of like a separate fact, that same chemical is actually a distress call for plants, as a kind of like to warn other living plants nearby that they're getting fucking cut up. So for what's like a super like stressful, distress, horrifying call for plants, is soothing anti-anxiety for us.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Yeah.
No, but I love the smell of freshly cut grass.
Yeah, it's like it has a calming effect on you.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I guess it's that.
It's the chemicals, So yeah, that when I read that one, I was like, dang, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Wow.
It's kind of bittersweet, right? Like it's good, but it's bad.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Yeah. 85% of plant life is found in the ocean.
Really?
Yes.
Damn, I didn't know that.
I know, right? It's just because the ocean is so big. Like,
yeah,
it's the majority of Earth, so I guess I can see that.
And I would even believe that number is probably more, because I guess when you're talking percentages, it's just you don't think you think 85 is a lot compared to all the plants,
Exactly.
But think how big I always have to remind myself with situations like that, think how big the ocean is. The ocean is like all the land. It's so crazy. Like all the fucking land you see, there's so much land on Earth. Mm-hmm. So many places to visit.
And there's
so many places to go. And then there's still more ocean.
Yeah. That's really crazy to think about.
Yeah. So I guess that is true.
Yeah.
Wow. So 70,000 plant species are utilized for medicine?
70,000?
Yeah.
Wow. It's funny that you say that, because my next one, I was going to say, did you know that only 1% of the rainforest has been studied for medicinal potential?
Wait, how much?
1% of the rainforest. So there's still like this 99 other percentage over here. They could literally cure all these things, and nobody has studied it yet.
Wow.
Right?
So 70,000. So basically what we both said is 70,000 plant species are utilized for medicine, but only 1% of plants in the Amazon have been used for medicine. So think if we use 70,000 different plant species, just I guess that we can find, around us. Can you imagine how much more medicine and more cures we can make with plants in the Amazon?
God knows what.
I mean, that just goes to show that like plants have been here before us, which ties into one of my facts I'm going to bring up later. They've been here before us. So they basically evolved before us. Then they were here all with us. So they basically evolved with us.
Wow, yeah.
So they know exactly. Yeah, it's like, if you believe in the theory that we all trace back to the same, string of DNA, if you go back, you just have to go back further enough, and then we're all the same at one point. No matter, what, if you're a living being, all living beings were the same thing at one point.
Yeah, that's so true.
It just goes to show. So technically everything is a part, the plants are a part of us. So essentially, that makes sense. They would be the thing to cure the diseases that we can get, because they know us better than we know ourselves, essentially. Have you heard the theory? Well, it's not really a theory, but it's something that Neil deGrasse Tyson posted, that we don't farm plants. Basically, plants and trees and everything farm us. We look at everything like, we're going to have this plot of, whatever acres, and we're going to farm this. We look at everything from that point. So you think like that we are in control. But reality, if you look at the giant picture, plants, take up, like the ocean, take up the majority of the world. So they basically give us oxygen our whole life, and then we die and we decompose in the ground and they eat us up.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I was going to let you explain, but in my head I was like, it's because they provide us oxygen.
Yeah, they provide oxygen, then we die, and then they eat us.
Oh my God.
It's basically they understand, they don't care about they're not selfish in the way where they care about their individual selves. Yeah. They care about the big picture of just plant life and just the earth, Mother Earth. Yeah, I've been drinking. Yeah, and it's kind of late, so I'm going off right now.
Yeah.
Hey, but people want the raw shit. This is what they want.
We're literally sitting here in the dark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
one
I
thing.
feel like we should mention that.
Yeah, that's one thing we forgot to mention, that we I don't know why. I was just like, do you want to do the podcast in the dark?
Well, no, you were like, you're ready to do this in the dark, and I was like, oh yeah, we should.
Yeah, so we just have a little light to see our notes, but mostly in the dark. Oh, okay. So speaking of the Amazon rainforest, like we were just talking about, with the fire that happened in the Amazon rainforest, it's probably not, it's probably not the same percentage now, but more than 20% of the world's oxygen is produced in the Amazon rainforest.
20%? Oh my God.
Yeah, that's why you ever heard that it was they called it the lungs of the earth.
Yeah, I've heard that before, actually. Wow, that's interesting.
All that oxygen just comes from that rainforest alone. It explains how big it is too.
Exactly.
And then how much burned.
Yeah.
But circle of life, I mean, it'll recover eventually. But just the fact that it's going to take so long, and the fact that it took so long to get put out, and the fact that so many people cared more about other things than the thing that provides us with 20% of oxygen.
Yeah, nobody thinks about that.
Yeah, they cared more about like churches burning down. I mean, I know that was important too, but still, it's like it was like a big publicity stunt for all these people to jump in and help that cause when the rainforest is burning for like weeks and weeks, and everyone was like, "Oh, it's not around us."
Yeah. Sad. Did you know that plant species are going extinct about 5,000 times faster than they should?
Really? How's that?
That's due to climate change.
Oh, wow.
That's what I figured. And then I obviously continued reading the sentence, and I was like, oh, I knew that.
Jeez. Yeah, of course. Humans, we're destroying everything.
I know, it's sad.
Jesus. Polluting the oceans with plastic, and then, destroying plant life, of course, and then climate change in general. Gosh, we can get into a whole another episode about that. So we will one day, but not now. So
you know what I learned? I don't know why I just thought about this. You know what I learned while taking a a driver safety course.
What?
I don't know if I've ever told you this. A cigarette butt could take like 5 years for it to
decompose.
Yeah, disintegrate.
Yeah.
So like think about that
longer.
when you throw it out the window or you know. So.
But people don't think like that because they just think like same thing I was saying earlier. Like there's so much land, there's so much water, so they think, oh, I'm just one person. But that's the thing. If 8 billion people think, oh, I'm just one person, I can't do that. That's 8 billion people.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I mean. Like what I was saying earlier. Everyone thinks of everything in such a small picture that we think is huge, but in reality, it's a much, much bigger picture than we understand.
Yeah.
I mean, we've only been here. We've never. Number one, you know, I guess if you go from when we became actual humans, you know, like you can say like, oh, when the first human was whatever. Mm-hmm. That's not that long ago. And then when we became actually civilized, that's not that long ago either. You know.
Yeah.
And then we think we have it all figured out.
We don't.
No, we don't.
We don't, guys.
We're not going to for a long, if maybe never.
Yeah, right.
You know, maybe there's some things that we're not meant to figure out.
Yeah.
Because we're just one little cog.
Damn.
God damn, we got to stop this podcast. What is going on? Anyway, I'm glad we didn't do a video today. We thought about doing a video today, but
yeah, tomorrow.
But I wonder can we ever is there a way to do video in the dark? We'd have to wear like glowing outfits. That would be cool.
Right?
Yeah, I'd be down.
Glow in the dark shirts or something.
Little strobe light.
Little disco ball. That's what we need in here.
So my next one is roses are related to apples, raspberries, cherries, peaches, plums, nectarines, pears, and weirdly almonds.
How even?
I guess basically because I don't think a lot of these are even related to each other. I just think that it probably what it is was roses have the same DNA, I guess, in it as those other fruits.
That's crazy. Some of those are like hard to believe. Pear?
Yeah.
A pear?
Yeah, so it's according to that, it's related to them.
What?
I know, it's weird, right?
Oh my god.
Like imagine you're a pear and you're just like, meet my cousin Rose, and you're just like a fucking round, ugly pear, and then your cousin's a rose.
Oh my god.
I'd be like, man, I got the bad cards.
And then your Uncle Almond back there.
Uncle Almond. Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god, we're gonna make a shirt called Uncle Almond. Write that down.
Wait, the shirt's gonna be named Uncle Almond, or
we're gonna. I can picture how it's gonna look in my head. I'm gonna draw a little picture right now. Little eyeballs. I don't know why, but Uncle Almond likes to surf, so I'm gonna draw him.
And we should put like a little T-shirt on him. It says #1 Uncle. And then maybe have him holding like a beer or something.
Oh my god, Uncle Almond. Oh my god, if there's any people out there that know how to draw, please draw a funny almond character riding a skateboard or a surfboard called Uncle Almond and send it to us. Oh god, it would be greatly appreciated. We'll post it everywhere. We'll make a shirt out of it and give you the proceeds. Some of the proceeds. Gotta make some money too here, guy.
You're the designer.
Oh god, I'm just kidding, but that's hilarious. What's yours?
That was a good fact.
Yeah.
While we're on the topic of fruits, I guess, strawberries are the only fruit that bear its seeds on the outside.
I want to bear my seed in you. Wait, I'm sorry. What about strawberries?
Strawberries are the only fruit that bear its seeds on the outside, and the average. Hold on. Oh no, not the average strawberry. Wait, it is the average strawberry. Sorry.
I'm so confused.
The average
what?
Strawberry has about 200 seeds on it.
200?
Or what?
Yeah, that wasn't me. That was a soundboard. That was Cosmo. God, we haven't even done this on board in so long. We gotta get our shit together. So it has
a strawberry has on average 200 seeds on the outside of it.
Jesus.
I know, right?
Wow.
Sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what's your next?
Sorry, I was trying to decide if I had a burp or not. Really? It's Friday night, people. We're having fun.
Who cares?
We're having fun. You know, if you don't like it, maybe you should have some fun.
Yeah.
Life's too short. Life's too short to be a square. So my next one is 60% of fresh cut flowers grown in the U.S. come from California.
What?
Yeah, that's why the motherfuckers ain't got no water. Fucking using it on fucking 60% of plants that are gonna die in a week because no one knows how to take care of them.
Yeah. Wow. Why? I wonder though.
It's California, you know.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're from Texas, by the way, people. Thank you for listening for all around the world that we do. But yeah, you know how they do it over there.
I feel like
that's what Texans say. You know how they do it over there.
Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
It is crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, the Earth has more than 80,000 species of edible plants. What that means or an example of one, I have no idea.
Because technically you can eat any plant, but
right?
maybe some aren't good for you. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's some plants you can.
There is some that are bad for you, right? Like a sunflower.
Oh, yeah.
Like especially the ones that bleed.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You know how you touch
true.
the flower, it'll turn, your fingers will be like yellow or red or whatever.
Jesus. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, you're right. The largest plant in the world is 10 feet high and 3 feet wide across. Do you know about this?
I don't think so.
Okay. It's known as, so that's the biggest plant. It's 10 feet. Actually, I can pull it up. What did I say? 10 feet tall, 3 feet wide across. It's known as the, what is it? Oh, yeah. It's known as the corpse flower because it smells like decaying flesh.
Ew. Ew. Why would anybody want to smell that?
Yeah, exactly, right?
Ugh.
Yeah. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah. Well, while you're pulling that up, because I do want to see. I'm sorry. I actually did kind of look funny because I thought you were going to say one that I have. But yours was the biggest flower. Mine's actually the tallest grass.
Yeah, it looks like a big vagina.
What? Ew.
Yeah. Apparently it smells like decaying flesh.
Wow. Look at that guy just posing up next to it.
Right. That's a small one, like too. Shit. It's not even sprouted.
Yeah.
Wow. See, that's a tall one.
Oh, wow. Jesus.
Yeah, so that's a corpse flower.
Damn.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
You didn't hear anything I said?
I did hear it, but I don't remember.
It's fine. Okay, so I did look funny for a second in the beginning when you were telling this one because I thought you were going to say one that I had written down, but yours was the biggest flower. Mine's actually the tallest grass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's in Africa. It's known as elephant grass. It stands about 4.5 meters high. That's about 15 feet.
Oh, wow.
And it's called elephant grass because it got its name from, well, because in Africa, elephants are known to hide in there.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
That's how tall it is.
Because it can hide elephants? Mm-hmm. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the master of the grass.
Right.
Fucking hide elephants. That's great. Imagine an elephant hunting like a tiger or a lion or something like that. That'd be great.
In the tall grass.
That would be great.
Wow.
I'd pay to see that. An animation or something.
Well.
How many do you have for plants? Because I have 3, but they all 3 kind of go together.
Okay, I just have one more, so I'll go ahead and tell you all about it. This one's quick and simple. I don't know. The average size tree can provide enough wood to make about 170. I don't know why I can't say this number. So it's 170100. God.
170,100?
Oh, yeah. I guess you could say it like that.
Okay.
Pencils.
Pencils, really?
Yeah, enough wood.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking pencils.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was my last one. So, proceed.
Well, my last ones are about the tree. Oh. So trees have been around before us, like I said earlier. So trees have been around, they estimate for 370 million years.
Wow.
But the Earth is 4.5 billion years old. So trees didn't exist. I don't know exactly how they got the percentage, but basically trees didn't exist for 90% of Earth's population. That just goes to show, like I said, we haven't even been here long. Yeah. The trees been here longer than us. Trees have been here 370 million years. Yeah. The Earth is 4.5 billion years. We've only been, when was,
I'm the owner of this house.
Let's see. What?
Nothing. It's a TikTok thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have shit figured out.
No.
So humans have been around for 200,000 years. Trees have been around for 370 million years.
Oh,
the Earth is 4.5 billion years old, and we think we have shit figured out? No. But anyway, the point is,
the plants have seen some shit.
Right? Exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. I guess that kind of is a good segue to my point, because the point is, before there was trees, there was a type of fungi, and I'm gonna butcher this name. I don't fucking know how to read. Protoxidites. I have no idea. But so basically, it was a type of fungi that basically were the trees before there were trees, because they grew 3 feet wide and up to 26 feet or 8 meters tall.
Jesus
so basically,
Christ.
the world was covered in this fungi.
Yeah.
Before there was plants, they were basically one of the first things.
God.
Interesting, right?
It is pretty interesting, though.
Yeah. Ready to move on to some animals?
I actually had one more written down for plants that I guess I ran out of room.
Oh.
So I just went to the next page.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the Amazon rainforest produces half. Wait. No.
What?
We need a fact check.
Why?
Because you said that the Amazon rainforest produces 20% of what's oxygen?
The Earth's population.
I have that the Amazon rainforest produces half of the world's oxygen supply.
Well, it probably was half before the burn.
Oh. Little fact check.
Let's see. How much oxygen? Oh, look.
Oh, what? Read the title of that article.
Oh, it says why the Amazon doesn't really produce 20% of oxygen. Oh, motherfuckers. These internet websites.
I hate
How do I get out of here?
Oh
my God. You just lost my fucking view.
That's National Geographic.
It says 17%.
No, that's how much of the Amazon has been destroyed.
Oh. Okay, how much oxygen?
Nobody knows anything.
Oh my God. What is this? NationalGeographic.com. Fuck you. Your articles suck.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Literally.
This article makes no sense. Who's the author? Katrina. Fuck off. Learn how to write. This article is so stupid.
It is.
And you literally give us no answers. And why is this the number one Google search? Because National Geographic, of course, they have the fucking money to pay to be the top of Google. So yet millions of people that need to know shit like this look up, and then they get National Geographic by some dumbass writer that doesn't even know how to write an article. You're not even helping out anybody in the world. What are you doing with yourself?
Word.
Give us answers.
Word.
Anyway, that was my little rant.
Your little rant.
That just pissed me off because we spent like 3 minutes looking at that and we got nothing out of it. You know what I mean? This is what's the problem with writers. They wait their whole life to be writers, but then they're realizing that being a writer nowadays suck because you got tons of competition and you have things like podcasts that are more entertaining than your bullshit articles. So they have to do things to just make clickbait.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's sad because you think of animals or you think of wildlife and you automatically think or can connect it to National Geographic or Animal Planet.
Exactly.
Sad.
More people can learn things from a stupid Word Facts podcast than they would from reading a stupid article like that.
Exactly.
You know, they're both stupid. Which stupid do you want to follow?
Jesus.
All right, I'm settling down. Vest is coming off. I'm glad we can do no video.
Okay, let's move on to animals.
Okay.
I'll go first. A lion in the wild usually makes no more than 20 kills a year.
Wait, a lion in the wild
A lion in the wild usually makes no more than 20 kills a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's interesting.
That is pretty interesting.
You would think they kill a lot more, but yeah, I mean, 20 is still a lot though.
Yeah.
Comparing to like what goes into it, like chasing and hunting down and eating a whole fucking zebra or something.
I know, right? And it probably lasts a while too.
And because a lot of their hunts aren't successful. You know, not a lot of people talk about that.
Yeah. But since I already mentioned the lion one, I'll just go with my next one because it's also lion related and killing. So the female lion is actually responsible for 90% of the hunting. The female. So word to my ladies.
Wait, the female lion, okay, I believe that.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's great.
I liked that one.
Yeah.
Just because, woman.
The woman pride.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Let's see. pandas. This one's kind of like this. This one, I guess you could say, is kind of stupid, but I just thought it was cute, and it reminded me of Snorlax from Pokemon. Mm-hmm. So pandas don't have a particular sleeping spot, or don't have particular sleeping spots. You know, like most animals would.
Yeah.
They simply fall asleep wherever they happen to be when they're tired.
What?
Yeah. So they could literally just like be.
I would nap everywhere.
Yeah, they could just be out, like, you know, looking for grass and stuff, and then they find a spot and they're just like, I'm tired, and they just fall asleep.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I would guess pandas, if that's really true, because we don't know what's true anymore. I would guess that pandas were the inspiration for Snorlax, because that was the whole point of Snorlax the Pokemon.
Yeah.
You would be walking somewhere, and then he would just be blocking the path because he just fell asleep. Oh. And the only way you can get him to wake up is if you play a flute. Yeah. And then when he wakes up, all he does is eat until he falls asleep again.
Gosh. That's adorable.
Yeah, it's great.
Pandas are like vicious, right?
Yeah, they say they are. I mean, I would think all wild animals are.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, speaking of which, that's a good segue into mine, because hippopotamuses kill more humans than any other mammal per year.
What?
Yeah, see, it just goes to show you, people think like, oh, it's a hippopotamus, but they really are hungry hippos, because...
Oh my god.
And I think that's what it is. It's a case of people being around them thinking, oh, they're fine, and then they fucking kill them to death or stomp them. Stomp them to death or eat them or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When would a hippo and a human come in contact, though? Just like...
I guess people like poachers and shit.
Yeah.
Actually, there's videos. I know I've seen a video a long time ago of a woman getting attacked by a hippo.
What?
Yeah, so I guess they go around them in wildlife and stuff. They try to, they try, I want to take a picture of the hippo, and then boom. That thing, I've literally seen like hippos like crush like giant watermelons with their jaws. Oh. They eat like 100 pounds of hay a day.
Yeah. I like the noise that it makes in those videos.
Yeah.
When they throw the watermelon in his mouth. And it's like, this one's short, and I don't even know like why I wrote it down, because it's not that like, but something I didn't know. Deers don't have gallbladders.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It is interesting. Like I said, it was just something simple. It was like, oh, I didn't know that.
Because a gallbladder basically helps digest food, right? So I would think that's an evolutionary trait. That's interesting.
Yeah. What is the actual job of the gallbladder?
That's what I'm about to look up, because I think it has to do with processing food. The gallbladder sits right side of your belly below your liver. It's small organ shaped like a pear. This holds fluid called bile. The liquid made in your liver helps you digest fats and certain vitamins. So I guess with their diet, they don't need that. I guess it's just the evolutionary trait.
Digest fats. So that's what? They just store it,
or their body just digests it in a different way. Breaks it down in a different way. They don't need the bile.
Or I might sound dumb saying this, but helps you digest fat. So like I said, do they just store it? Maybe that's why they're like more popular with like hunting, because they have
they're lean
meat on
them. Venison's real lean. So that honestly, I mean, we're no fucking doctors or vets, but common sense, that'd pretty much it. Yeah we'll go off of that, people. Bro science for your ass. Call it CayVin science. So chickens are the closest relative to Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Chickens?
Mm-hmm. Closest relative to T-Rex. But see, that's just another thing, because... Wait, what would you say?
Similar feet.
Oh, yeah. And how they're like, their feathers, they kind of, their bodies, they're kind of...
They have a big head and
they stand upright with their wings would be the arms. That's another thing that we need to dig deep into. Oh, I need to write that down. We're going to have a podcast talking about dinosaurs, because I want to dig deep into that myself, because now you hear that dinosaurs were really birds. They have feathers, but then they also say that fucking crocodiles were dinosaurs. So they were lizards. So I'm just thinking there was probably some that were birds and some that were lizards. Everyone thinks, just because it was like millions of years before us that it was just one lizard species. There was so many different dinosaurs. Of course, there was probably some that had feathers, some that were like lizards. Some that were amphibious, whatever. I don't know.
I remember I was little. I was obsessed, or still am, with Jurassic Park. By the way, they're removing the trilogy off of Netflix. So
we need to watch it.
Now I feel like I need to watch them.
Yeah, we'll watch them.
So, so when I was little, I became obsessed with Jurassic Park. I literally wanted to be a paleontologist.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I was so little, so
Until you realize you're fucking making, $16,000 a year just to be in the fucking hot ass desert brushing sand.
Yeah.
But hey, man, if that's what you love to do, then do it.
Yeah.
Do what you love to do.
Yeah.
Screw it. As long as you can make a decent living, sometimes you have to sacrifice, your, living situations, have a more modest living, but still chase what you love.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, good fact.
Yeah, but I'm also glad you changed your mind.
I know, right?
You had to come home every day telling me about what rock you brushed in the desert. I'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, hey, babe, as long as that makes you happy, I'm glad.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so there's an assassin bug. Or I think it's called, it's basically nicknamed assassin bugs, but it's a type of ant.
Uh-huh.
It wears the corpses of other ants to confuse predators.
Yeah.
It basically piles up ants on its back and like confuses and scares predators that way.
That's not an assassin. That's like a psychotic serial killer.
Right?
Just like wearing its victims.
That's great.
Oh my god, you're gonna look up a pic and it's dark in here? Ooh.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Like what? It looks like a hat.
Yeah.
Oh my
it's
god.
It's not really more. It's more like a bug.
Oh look, that's what it looks like. Oh yeah, that's why it does that, because it tries to. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's crazy,
it's all
right?
puny without it. So.
Yeah, without. Yeah, is there a picture without? Oh yeah, without it. See, it's just like.
Yeah, he just looks like a bug.
Yeah, so he piles up all those corpses. Like, what now, bitch?
He's just a towel.
He's just a towel. That's great.
My next one. Bat leg bones are so thin that out of the 1,200 species, only 2 can walk on the ground.
Really?
Yeah, which are the, let's see.
But then that's crazy how they just hang from them.
I know,
They're probably just strong enough to hold themselves up.
Yeah,
that's why.
I guess so, yeah.
Wow. And because
or maybe
I guess
it's something about it being upside down.
Yeah, maybe.
That they can't be right side up walking.
Yeah. It's probably just the evolutionary thing. Like
the only 2 species that can walk are the vampire bat and the burrowing bat.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Vampires
walk.
Like, I'm wondering, like, do different bats taste different, or do they all just taste like bat, or do they have a certain taste?
Anytime that somebody tries like a exotic meat, most of the time somebody's gonna say it just tastes like chicken.
Right? It's like it's all just in the name. It's like wearing a name brand, something name brand. Yeah. It's like, oh, I ate a fucking kangaroo. It's like, okay,
yeah, cool, you're cool, tasted dude. Like chicken.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Do you ever see that episode of Malcolm in the Middle when there was a bat in the house? That there was a part and they creeped me out in that episode. You ever seen it?
I haven't seen Malcolm in the Middle in so long.
Oh, well, because you looked at me like you seen the episode. Yeah. I was like, oh, but anyway, there's like the bat in the house and they were trying to get it, but whatever. There's a point where they get scared and they have like a little tent and they're eating their dinner inside the tent because the bat is in the house.
Yeah.
And I think the brother's name was Reese. He goes, they're talking and he goes there and the dad tells him like, eat up. And then he goes, I don't know, my baked potato looks kind of like burnt. And it shows the plate and the baked potato is literally the bat just sitting there, and the bat turns its head and they're like, like, oh my God, that shit scarred me.
Oh my God. I can't even imagine.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of bats, but like just that shot like up close, it just creeped me out.
Wait, did he have like butter and shit all on him?
No.
Because he said it was supposed to look like a baked potato, right?
Oh yeah.
Or yeah. Is it loaded or what?
Little butter. Ew. Literally freaking foreshadowing the pandemic.
Oh man.
Yeah.
A tarantula.
I want a tarantula.
A tarantula spider can survive for more than 2 years without food.
Damn.
I know, right? That's a long time.
Good. Let's get a tarantula spider.
Oh my God, no.
Wait, what'd you say? It was a tarantula, or just general tarantulas?
Tarantula spider.
Oh,
yeah,
that just sounds weird saying that, tarantula spider. The first time I said that, I was like, wait, is that the name?
Is this a different tarantula?
Ah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
So male giraffes. It said on the thing drink, but I would bet it's more taste, not fucking drink. But male giraffes drink/taste, whatever you want. Female giraffes urine to gauge the ideal mating time. basically to know when it's good to hit it.
When's a good time to fuck?
Like can you imagine that? Just like going up to your girlfriend and just like tasting it and be like, "Yep, it's time. You're ovulating. It's time for you to make a baby."
I wonder, does the male have to ask for permission? Like,
hey, yeah, you don't want to get Me Too'd by a giraffe.
Hey girl, let me smell that piss.
Oh, give it a little lick. I mean, I bet other animals do that too. They have to. Giraffes can't be the only ones that are that gross.
I will never look at a giraffe the same.
Yeah, don't ever let a giraffe lick you. A male giraffe.
All that urine going down its long neck.
Yeah, see, so then that's what I started thinking of, because I was like, it's probably taste, but then I was like, no, with that long neck, they probably have to drink it to really know.
Yeah,
to really get the taste. They gotta need a gallon of that urine, just pee right in the mouth. God, we're never getting sponsors.
I know, they're gonna be like, y'all are too weird.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, God.
What do you got next?
A single elephant tooth can weigh as much as 9 pounds.
Jesus Christ.
Just one. That's crazy, right?
Well, I believe it because I've seen I had a substitute teacher that like collected like a bunch of rarities or whatever you call them, or oddities. And he had it was a fossil, but it was almost perfectly preserved, a giant fossil of a mammoth tooth, and it was about like that big. Yeah. It was like a big old brick.
Oh my goodness.
Like imagine like 4 house bricks put together. Jeez. That was the size of the mammoth tooth.
Wow.
4 small red, small red house bricks. Put 4 of them together, 4 or 2 by 2. That's how big it was.
Wow.
Yeah. It's crazy. So I believe it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Damn.
So you're familiar with peacocks, right?
Yes.
What did you know? Because it kind of blew my mind because I had no idea. Only the males are called peacocks.
What?
Yeah. The females are actually called peahens.
I've never heard that in my life.
Yeah. And it makes sense. Peacock, peahen.
What?
Yeah, like a hen or a rooster.
Yeah.
So yeah, it makes sense.
Is that
but
just like do they call it cock because the guys have wieners or something?
Well, I mean, rooster. Like a male chicken is like a rooster.
Oh.
And they call that a cock.
I didn't know that either. I thought roosters and chickens were different.
No, roosters are the male ones.
Oh. Chickens are the girls?
Yeah, basically.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, because my parents have chickens. It's basically how it is.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly, I didn't pay attention too much. Maybe I should have paid attention more to their chickens. But yeah, they basically had a bunch of female chickens because they're the ones that laid eggs. And then the rooster went around strutting his stuff and would,
wow,
walk around like the king of the world.
Jesus.
And so the dog got a hold of him.
Oh, my God.
Then he found out who the real boss was around that land.
Jeez.
Hey, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Animal kingdom.
So my next one, ants never sleep.
Damn, that's crazy.
Ants, yeah.
That's crazy to think about.
Also, they don't have lungs.
Oh, yeah. Well, how do they breathe? Well, I mean, how do any bugs breathe? I don't think any bug has lungs.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they use...
That's...
yeah, that just kind of broke my brain.
Yeah, literally.
Because that's something
there
you just never thought about.
Brain cells, babe. Thanks.
Wow. Oxygen and carbon dioxide gases are exchanged through a network of tube called trachea instead of nostrils. Insects breathe through openings in the thorax and abdomen called, what is that word? I can't see.
Spiracles.
Spiracles. Insects that are dispositing or non-mobile have low metabolic rates and need to take in less oxygen. Whoa. That's weird.
So, like, they breathe through their body?
Yeah, I guess. They just breathe just directly in their body.
The pores in their skin, or?
Well, basically, they just have, like, little holes that are like nostrils, basically, on their body.
What?
In their abdomen. And they just breathe directly into their body. I mean, I'm sure there's a deeper science. We're just looking on the first result of Google, which, as we known by the National Geographic Google search, that this could be bullshit. Yeah, so, honestly, I don't know.
My whole life is a lie.
Yeah, exactly. We're supposed to get smarter with the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, and then it's like the internet gets just clogged with a bunch of bullshit. People thinking they know what they're talking about when they really don't. Like us.
Okay, what's your next one? Spit me the facts.
Baby elephants suck on their trunk for comfort. I don't know why I wrote down thumb. They don't suck on their thumb. But it's because I was thinking that's cool. Oh, like humans, how babies suck on their thumb for comfort. Well, baby elephants suck on their trunks.
That's actually cute.
Yeah, it's really
cute.
It's
just like...
Yeah.
It's all hooked in there.
It is really cute.
Oh, that's so cute. You go again because I only have one more.
Oh, no, it's okay because I have one more.
Okay, so my last thing I have written, I guess you could say it's a fact. I don't know. I thought it was more of like a, oh shit, or I don't know how you explain it. But you've heard of the term, it's raining cats and dogs.
Yeah.
Do you know where that comes from?
No.
Okay, so it actually originated in the 17th century England. And during heavy rainstorms, the homeless animals would drown. It's kind of sad, sorry, but it's just crazy because I didn't know that obviously this is where it comes from. The homeless animals would drown in the high waters and float down the street, so it would give the appearance that
like
it
when
was
you walked
raining,
outside, there was just all these dead cats.
It was raining cats and dogs.
That's terrible.
I know. It's sad, but it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. That just blew my mind.
I know, right? Because you hear that term so much, you know, and you never wonder, like, where did that even come from?
Like, who says that?
At least I did it, yeah.
Holy shit.
Now, I don't think
that
I
means
can ever
it was
say
raining a lot.
Yeah. I couldn't say it because I would picture it.
Just dead cats and dogs in the street. Oh, it's terrible.
The worst.
Oh, that's
the
sad.
Worst.
That's sad, but that's life, man. Especially back then. What could anyone do that's living now that could have controlled that, you know?
Yeah. And back then, it was probably funny.
Oh, yeah, or less. Yeah, back then they would fucking the life expectancy was like 30 or 40, so
yeah.
I'm sure they just looked at a lot of things differently.
Yeah.
You know. So this one isn't really like you said, it wasn't. This one's not really a fact.
Yeah.
But it's just something interesting. When I was looking up facts that I came across, I had no idea because I know I've just finished playing the game Subnautica. In Subnautica, you crash on this planet that's underwater, or that's just a water planet. It's just a planet full of water, and there's all these. The lower or deeper you go in the water, the more intense these creatures you see. These monster creatures that live in the ocean of that planet. This lives on our planet, and it looks like something out of that video game. It's called Here, I look it up. It's called the big fin squid.
The big fin squid.
Look at this thing.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the big fin squid, how deep is it seeing? 4,735 meters below the ocean surface, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
When was that? In 1992?
1998?
What?
Yeah. So it's just
been that long?
Well, yeah.
So nobody even knows if it's really evolved?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, it's because oh my god. I guess it's not the only type of giant squid.
Look, compared to a human.
It's only caught on like underwater oil rig cameras and shit. They haven't even. I don't think they've actually like caught one.
Oh,
look at that. That looks like a fucking alien creature. Holy shit! That is terrifying.
That exists.
That is terrifying.
I'm gonna have nightmares about a freaking squid. The length of those tentacles are literally. I'm sorry. What is that?
I have no idea what that was. The fuck? Yeah, look how...
The fact that this exists is scary.
So can you imagine if you're just like the dude controlling the camera on the oil rig and you're just looking around and then all of a sudden you just see that?
I would probably start crying.
Oh.
That is fucking scary.
That literally looks like an alien, like there's some kind of civilization that's like way more deep beyond. And they're like, hey, there's a camera, look and go check it out.
How
and
long
some dude's
are those?
like, 26 feet.
20. Okay, yeah. So their top part would probably be like just a few feet, honestly, right? And the rest tentacle.
No, yeah, their top part is probably like 6 feet.
Yeah, or more. Damn.
Well, yeah, because. You know, ocean animals grow as big as their environment will let them, and as long as they have food. So, damn, that's fucking crazy. So,
that is crazy.
Way deep in the ocean, as long as they have food, they can grow as big as. So, and that's the thing I was gonna bring up, how we've only actually studied 10% of the ocean. So, if there's shit like that that's just recently been discovered within the last 20 years, what else is there?
We're fucked if they ever come up here.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Everyone thinks that aliens are in space. No. If aliens are here, it would be the smartest thing to have a base way deep in the ocean that we can't get to. If they can conquer space flight and come here from another galaxy or planet we've never seen before, of course they can figure out a way to go way deep in the ocean where we can never find them.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Everyone thinks they're in the sky. They're in the ocean.
Yeah.
yeah, there's other aliens and shit in the sky, but the ones that are already here checking us out or whatever, if that is true, they're in the ocean.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. And on that note, maybe we should be done here before the aliens come and take us. Before they take us and feed us to the big fin squid.
I'm starting to get some hiccups.
Yeah. You know what that means? You need another shot.
Oh, my God. Okay, let's do it.
No, I'm just kidding. You do what you want. You're an independent woman to make your own decisions.
Okay.
I just had to put that in there in case, anyone says anything. Because today, God, we started a podcast one of the worst times where people can just take any 5 seconds or 20 seconds of what you say and put it in a clip to make you look however they want to.
Yeah.
Sad people. Sad. Why you want to do that? Should all peace and love each other. Speaking of peace and love, thank you guys for listening so much.
Thank you.
We're going to go ahead and get out of here. Like we've said before, if you made it this far, you're the ones that we're doing this for. You're the ones that, we love all you guys, but you're the ones that, you're the real MVPs.
Yeah.
So we appreciate it. Caylin, you got anything else?
No, I think we're all good.
All right, guys. Again, peace and love, and you will hear from us soon.
Bye, guys.